And welcome to Blockbuster Bums. Kick back your recliner, crack open a beer, and let's talk movies. And today we're here to talk about Jurassic World, the fourth installment in the Jurassic Park series. And after a little bit of a gap in filming, we have about 14 years between the last movie and this one. But yeah, that being said, the five of us regs are back. Drew has never returned from his crack deal. So we're getting a little nervous. You know, it's been a whole week. Either he's on a bender or they took him out and left him in a ditch. We're not sure. But that being said, hope you're okay, Drew. And I think that's about it for the housekeeping. So Ray, what did you think of your rewatch of Jurassic World?
I really liked when this come out. This has got a lot of rewatchability to it. They did a really good job on really reworking the park, making everything make a little more sense, make the park work. There's a lot of great like kill scenes. Claire can be a little annoying at times, but she looks good, so I bypass it sometimes.
That's how that works.
Well, I would say this though. I mean, I think she's very clearly written annoying.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be annoying.
She's so unlikable.
Yeah. From the nephews and all the other
But it's like
stuff.
everything about her life is supposed to be unlikable. She's a miserable person.
Yeah. No, I mean, like they literally set it up that way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what you're saying. Like the whole thing, the totality about this character is. Go on. Like,
And Owen's pretty good. I like the whole weaponized dinosaur thing. Overall, I like the movie. I don't really have a whole lot to gripe about unless I find something on my paper later on, like always. But overall, great rewatch. You know, great reboot to the franchise.
Barry, what were your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. It's a logical place to go with these movies, that being, what if Jurassic Park did actually exist, as opposed to like we're just going to test run it like they did in the first movie. But it's also illogical because it would never be allowed after the first movie. But, you know, generally speaking, there's a lot of silly, stupid stuff in it. I don't know if I'm supposed to take dinosaurs seriously or not in these movies. But it's entertaining, and, you know, I'm not going to crab about it. It was fine.
Tom, what were your thoughts?
first time watching it, I was entertained. I think Ray said there's enough going on in this like movie that I think there is rewatchability here. But with that being said, a lot of the characters I didn't care for, like maybe one or two tops. Like
I personally think the best character in the whole show is the guy in the control room.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, he comes in clutch. Yeah, like once again, but like, I mean, I thought the whole like the dude that had a boner for making raptors into the military, like that to me was like, yeah, like what are you doing? Like it's like I get it, you're park security, but it's like you're going off the rails with like no, like we're gonna Dr. Evil and put like a laser on their fucking heads or some shit like that. Like I was like, I don't know. Like I mean, I get it there when it goes sideways. He's the crazy guy you call in. Mm-hmm. But like, and I get how he wanted to like basically use Pratt's work and everything to show it, but I thought that was kind of a premise. Like, really, that's where you're gonna go with it. Like, it's not enough that we have the park up, and then this other unlikable billionaire is like genetically just making shit for the fuck of it. Like,
he's finishing Hammond's dream.
Yeah, he was so unlikable too.
You didn't like him? I thought he had some nice charisma to him.
I didn't like the billionaire at all. No. Like, I didn't like him. I didn't like what they did to the Asian character from the first one.
Got it.
How they tried to make him look like the bad guy on that turn. To where it's like,
the bad guy.
He is.
Wu is the bad guy.
He was getting paid what he was supposed to do.
That's a smarter Dennis Nedry.
It's the same thing he's always been doing.
That's true.
Now I thought it was a kind of a dirty cop out to where like every time there was a new ability this thing had, he would always turn away from the person into the camera like, well, we put this DNA in it as well. It's like you couldn't have turned that allele off. Like you knew it was there, you put it there, you're turning shit on and off anyway. Like you knew it existed and all that. In this very moment, you're just like, well,
It's okay, Tom. Calm down. We'll get into it here. Let AJ and Alex go, and we'll get into the rest of it.
But like I said, it's the characters that just aren't like.
I know
like,
it's okay.
I like the movie is.
Take a breath, baby. Take a breath. Take a breath.
No, Ray.
It's okay, dog.
I'm gonna rage.
So AJ, what were your thoughts?
I remember being very, very skeptical when like this was first announced and first released in theaters, and being pleasantly surprised, liking it more than I expected, and I liked it rewatching it. Now I haven't rewatched it since it was fairly new, so but yeah, I enjoyed it. It does have problems, but I enjoyed it.
I've actually watched this movie quite a few times. My sons love these movies, so they watch them quite often. So I've seen it quite a bit here recently. But no, I like this movie. I was I excuse me, when they originally started advertising, I thought it was going to be like a reboot of the first movie, and obviously that's not what it was.
That's what I thought when
it's a
it was first
continuation of
advertised.
the same story.
Yeah.
They just now have actually made the park and made it safe.
It's functioning.
It's functioning and
loosely.
going. And now they've taken that next, I don't know if you want to call it logical or not, but the next logical step in making freakier and freakier dinosaurs that aren't really dinosaurs.
Giving the people what they want.
Bigger teeth.
But
Do
yeah,
you think
They-
people
they
would
had- they had it.
legitimately get bored of actual dinosaurs?
No, yeah, I
in
didn't.
like
That was the
5
part,
years?
I didn't buy into that premise when in the beginning when that bitch was like, "Oh, people have gotten tired of dinosaurs." I'm like, really? Like 7 years or 14 years or whatever the fuck? Like, and people are over it? No, like, there's no way in hell. Like,
Yeah, people still go to zoos.
yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Right?
I've seen
There hasn't
bears
been a new
every
animal in
year.
a zoo in 100 years.
Like,
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say I didn't buy into that premise at all. Like, if it wasn't for her being like, "Oh, well, every time we enter a new one, we see the stocks go up like this," like, all right, now I can at least like you tried it and you're making money. I get it. Like, it's
Yeah.
a new exhibit. Like,
Yeah, if there wasn't carnivores in that island, dude, I'd buy some tickets. But I'm not going to get. I'm not, like I said, probably in like 3 different episodes. I'm not going there to get eaten.
I will say this. I think they're even very too nonchalant about the herbivores. Because it's not like the herbivores couldn't kill you if they wanted to.
Yeah, they can
I
stomp
think
you
that all
out.
the time too. Like one of these brontosauruses or whatever they are, like they're watching where they're going. No, they're not. They could easily just squash somebody.
I mean, they put them in those gyrospheres to go out in the plains or whatever. Okay, that's supposed to protect you. Fine, I'll buy into that. But like at that one point, they're kayaking with the dinosaurs,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, at any point, one of those dinosaurs could kill you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like the petting zoo, even like I realized they were baby dinosaurs, not full-grown dinosaurs, but like. You really think that Triceratops couldn't fuck that kid up?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know-
rhinoceros and hippopotamus are herbivores too. You don't
Yeah,
go
that's very
hanging
true.
out around them.
That's very true.
Hippopotamus,
But
see
then,
what
but then they
happens.
got to the point where they had that battle tank of a fucking ankylosaurus. Oh, he's gonna put a whooping on your ass.
Is that the thing with the ball?
Ball at the
Yeah.
end.
Yep. And the shell on its back and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I would guess the best way I would describe this movie is same storyline, new characters, new park. You know, they're continuing the storyline. Jurassic Park is no more. Jurassic World is now here. New characters, but Jurassic Park still exists.
Yeah.
It's on a new,
Just a little farther
Tom.
back,
yeah.
and just a couple extra plot devices to set up a couple of sequels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I thought it was cool that they had, what's his name, Lowry, the guy in the control room, wearing a Jurassic Park shirt,
Yeah.
and Claire's pissed off at him, like, don't you think that's in bad taste?
You guys ever watch that show, New Girl?
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah,
yes.
he's pretty funny in that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good. He has some good one-liners in this. He's kind of funny. Pratt has a few lines that are all right. There's some funny parts. Fallon's not funny at all. Fallon, I don't know if it was supposed to be stupid, but it's very stupid.
I don't think Jimmy Fallon's funny.
I thought it was supposed to come
Yeah.
off. Yeah, I thought it was supposed to come off very wacky Bill Nye-ish is what I
Yeah.
understood.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not a Fallon fan either. So
That would have been way better if they had gotten Bill Nye to do that, actually. I can see that.
yeah, well, yeah, like, that was the only thing I could like. It's the vibe I thought he was going for.
But I agree, I'm not a Fallon.
No, I didn't even like him on SNL.
No.
So we talked about the designing new dinosaurs earlier,
Yes.
but the part that irritates me, and I don't think this was a writing the movie problem. Obviously, it was written in, but like, why? Why? Maybe somebody heard something or thought of something I didn't. But why do they have to hide from you what's in the dinosaur?
Yeah, I don't know. That's something in the contract.
Because I feel like me taking care of it. I mean, Pratt's right. If I have to take care of the animal, I need to know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because it's just proprietary rights over new genetic material.
But it's the same company.
Yeah, it's not like knowing that it's half
It's
Raptors.
Engine owns Jurassic World and the lab and the dinosaurs. Like it's all Engine.
But the way I
set
understood
up
it
the
was
twist.
like that other guy
Whatever.
was funding it, so it seemed like a contract that he had
Yeah.
independently.
See, that's how I kind of came off too, because the way that crew came in later, it was like Engine's taking over, Engine, blah blah blah. So it was like,
Yeah,
well,
but Engine, no, that guy from Engine was taking over. Maserati still ran Engine. Maserati, because when he came in, Maserati told him to fuck off, and he did.
yeah.
Because Maserati's his boss.
So then, who's second in command? Because that's what I was kind of confused. It was just
I don't
like-
know who the second in command was, but obviously when Maserati died, things changed, and that guy was able to do what he wanted now.
Yeah, once everything really got out of control, security just took over.
Yeah, that's what I think. Who's worried about? Once shit really went sideways, that's when he could act.
Which was when Maserati died too, because the helicopter crashed and released all the pteranodons and whatever the other
That
one
was. See, I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good scene and everything, especially when like all the people like this is what it'd be like just daily lives. All of a sudden you get swooped upon and all that. I did like that's what it would be like.
Yeah. I got a couple thoughts on this. First of all, there's no way InGen would exist still as that company or corporation after all of the crap that had gone awry that was in fact its fault. I know companies can survive a lot of stuff. They ain't surviving, that sort of destruction from the prior movies and loss of life and so forth. And perhaps a part of the secrecy surrounding what sort of genetic material they use is people kind of accept like, oh, you're doing stuff with DNA. But once you lay out exactly what it is, people start going like, holy crap, you're doing what?
Well, I mean, yeah, you may be right on
fine
that,
print,
but
Mary. Don't
but
read
like,
the
I
fine
feel
print.
like at a certain point, I at least need to know what the dinosaur does. Like the fact that they couldn't know that the dinosaur could camouflage and the dinosaur could change its body temperature and do all these things, like that's a real hazard.
yeah, that's reckless.
For that, I don't think they know. Like, I don't think even Dr. Wu knew that it could do that. But after he was told, he was like, well, probably because we put this DNA in there for a different reason.
Right.
It's like so it could survive in tropical climates.
Right.
But then that also allows it to hide from, thermal cameras.
They needed
Kinda
Ian
silly,
Malcolm around
Yeah.
to recognize, there'd be fallout from this.
I mean, I don't know. I would say the part I get irritated with the most, and again, I think you're supposed to be irritated. I don't think it's a Alex thing, but is Maserati literally says we have an expert. He's talking about Owen. I need you to bring him in, and I want him to tell us if we're missing things. He lists out all these things that are wrong and things you need to do, and they literally tell him to like fuck off,
Yeah.
like, and kick him out of the room.
As you do to the expert.
And every single thing he says comes to be. He is 110% right. He's batting 1,000 on this one, and Claire's like, "Get out."
You're not in control here.
Yeah, that was a total like, I'm a brat throwing a
Yeah.
fit, like saying right there.
This is my house, and you're going to take your shoes off at the door.
But I will say, I at the beginning, not the whole like use them as weapons later, but like the whole like trying to train the Raptors scenes is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Watching him like give hand signals and the clicker and like trying to work with them and stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, once you have the park up and running and fairly like operational, and at least seemingly safe, I'm sure you would try to do that. Like Raptors are intelligent enough to be trained.
I mean, let's be honest. We've tried to use every other killer
Yeah.
thing on Earth to use in a military way. So I mean,
Sometimes it works really well.
I mean, we use dogs to this day. Obviously, that's different, but yes, we would totally try and use dinosaurs as military application if we could do it.
I mean, they like train dolphins to find sea mines and stuff.
Did it break, Tom?
No, I don't think it broke. I was adjusting it. I think I just took it apart.
I don't hate the raptor training stuff. It's fine, and I like Chris Pratt a lot in this movie, and I think he does make a pretty good action hero because that's ultimately what he is in this movie. Velociraptors would not be my choice for hands-on training. I the Death Wish,
There's got to be smaller, more handleable. Yeah, like
but it's fine. It's fine.
But you see it, Tom?
I will say this. I just have it written in my notes. Imagine that a dinosaur got out.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter how it got out. It doesn't matter why a fucking dinosaur got out.
I gotta say this. I am a little tired of them, and I understand that this isn't even actually a dinosaur, not
it was just
You know.
right. She wasn't right.
but. And I'm not saying that dinosaurs don't have some level of intelligence, but I am getting a little weary of these movies making dinosaurs out to be like
Super
geniuses.
smart. Yeah.
Like
Basically, this dinosaur was Predator.
they're giant lizards.
Like,
Yeah, the
Predator.
main dinosaur was way too much. I agree.
had every superpower except for flight.
Yeah. It's like watching Secret Invasion and you had one of the scrolls that had every goddamn power on planet Earth that you could have.
Yeah. And again, I accept it because it's a movie or whatever, but like, how did the dinosaur know to lower its body temperature?
Yeah.
Like, is it like peeking around? It's like, oh, thermal imaging cameras.
It can
Son of a
It
gun.
can feel the thermal image.
Yeah, it just.
Yeah, it's like that injected in me when I was in the Matrix.
And I think that part of it too is, and we've seen this in the first Jurassic Park, you don't necessarily need to do all of that. You can keep with actual, or what we think are actual things that dinosaurs would do
Treat a
as part of their
dinosaur like a
function.
dinosaur.
Yeah, and it works just fine.
Yeah. It's already scary enough. Like, you're just not a good writer. Like,
Yeah, maybe that's it.
like, you need to give it.
Well,
an
I will say
advantage.
this. I will say this. I feel like we're being a little hypocritical because
I said I like the movie.
two movies ago it was
I do
you
like
can't
this
give
movie.
you can't give me the same thing, otherwise that'll be boring. But now they've given us something new, and you're like, you should have given us the same thing because the dinosaurs are the dinosaurs.
No, it's not that. I mean, you could have gave us that nice design, but don't throw in every fucking self-defense method you can at it. You could give us camouflage, but don't do thermal imaging. I mean, how are you supposed to explain that? And they didn't explain that.
And not to mention, like, you know what's actually pretty good at defeating thermal imaging in real life? Trees. Trees will block a thermal camera very easily.
Yeah.
And the island is covered in trees. Like, you did not have to bring that up at all. Like,
Ultimately, I think it's just unnecessary. Like
It is, yeah.
Like I said, you already gave it. It's already now the super apex predator. Like the hyper intelligence, like you said, enough to like set a trap and scratch shit up and all that. Like
no, like the camouflage thing, though, I can buy that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That would just be
Yeah.
instinctual if you can do
Well,
it.
and it works,
You'll
like I
change the
said,
color to
we-
match your
We've
surroundings.
all seen frogs that change
Lots of animals
color,
can do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like amphibians do it, and it's
Yeah.
like it goes right back to the DNA. Like, got it. Like, which shout out, I love how they kept the little DNA character too. Like, I did notice that as the movie was going along.
Yeah.
Same little mascot.
But yeah, it was just a little bit too much.
Yeah, like I said, you already had a decent formula. Like, it was almost like now you're just trying too hard and it's ruined. It's like you said, for why? Like, there's no purpose. It's not making anything better.
I will say I don't disagree. It's a little bit of overkill. Like you could like you said. I think the camouflage thing we can all name multiple animals off the top of our head that can do that.
Yeah,
I mean that's
that's cool.
that's I wouldn't say it's common, but it's it's something that happens in the animal
Old boys
kingdom.
with the
Yeah.
cuttlefish.
You know, yeah, I think that's what he said. They put cuttlefish
Yeah.
DNA in it, but I mean, there's lizards and snakes and
all
stuff
Could
that
have
do
been a
it.
chameleon. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
chameleon does it. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean that they took it a step too far, but I think that was also kind of the point where they were trying to make it a little ridiculous, like because they were I mean they're poking at Wu. Like Wu's now become this crazy scientist that is just does whatever the fuck he wants.
Wu was only crazy once they got outsmarted by one. Until then, they were more than happy to take everybody's money and pump out new shit.
That's
Like
true.
that.
Yeah, but-
I don't like how everybody turned on Wu once everything security-wise went sideways.
Okay, so let me ask you this: was it done on purpose?
The dinosaur getting out?
The dinosaur causing all the problems. Yes, was it done on purpose?
I mean, I assume if we're to believe that the dinosaur was like to leave the scratches and bait the humans in there for the purpose of going to that door, then we can say yes, the dinosaur had a purpose.
No.
No, the Wu was Wu and the guy setting
Yes.
this up
Did they set it up?
because
don't
he
think so.
escaped with the embryo.
Oh,
Because here's my thing: is there are multiple things that what is his name? The
I can't.
the crazy security guy.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, Vincent
Vincent
D'Onofrio's
D'Onofrio,
character.
yeah.
Yes.
Hopkins. I think.
Hoskins.
Hoskins.
There are multiple things Hoskins says in this movie. He doesn't come out and say it, but it kind of makes you think they did this on purpose.
Yeah.
And he knows what's in the dinosaur. He and Wu do. Why does he know? Why does that security know? But the security going out there to get killed by it don't know.
Contract.
And the people running the park don't know.
Contract.
No,
I don't know. I found that all somewhat confusing. He was like looking to contract with the government, the military and stuff,
yeah,
right?
he was contracting with the military.
And,
Yeah,
I mean,
But
I mean that's why Owen was there to begin with because they had a military contract. But yeah,
but
They
even
wanted a
then,
live demonstration.
the contract they were trying to do was with the Raptors, not with the
yes,
indirect.
yes.
So that was just going to be like a live test for the Raptors.
Oh,
so
I
there's
see.
really,
But with
still-
all
I
those
don't-
abilities, like I can see how they would want to know about it.
I mean, yeah, I think the guy who's in charge of containing an escaped dinosaur should know what every dinosaur on the island is capable of doing. But yeah,
yeah.
I don't buy that they could have faked the claw marks, like set somebody into the Indominus Rex's like containment, whatever cage, fake the claw marks and done all that without that guy dying.
Oh no! I don't think they faked the claw marks or anything like that. I'm saying I think there's a distinct possibility. I'm not even saying it's 100% fact. I'm just saying there's a distinct possibility that they cooked this dinosaur up intentionally with all this fucked up shit to try and cause a problem, so they had an excuse to use the Raptors.
Yeah.
I guess that's possible.
I don't think Wu would want that. I think Wu wants to keep doing his Dr.
I don't think
Franken-
Wu gives a flying fuck.
Oh, I think Wu wants to just keep doing his Dr. Frankenstein stuff.
Well, he does, but he goes wherever the money is.
He doesn't want to draw attention to what he's doing.
Okay, so
more.
I will say this though. I have other notions about Wu because I watch all the TV shows that happen between these movies.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I had no
Neither
clue.
did I.
You talking about them kid shows?
Yeah, they're cartoons, yes, but Wu.
Ray just said it out loud. Like, wait a minute.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
I know, but I
Like
was
it has
like-
no bearing on whether it's canon or not. I mean, Star Wars has cartoons.
Oh, I know. I just like the way
yeah,
the way
but
Ray.
those
that I know damn well you watch.
I'm just I
Exactly.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
what-
yeah, grin.
but what's that one cartoon? That is pretty fucking goofy. It's not like it's like Full Throttle. It's some kind of kid cartoon. These Star Wars, it's a little bit different.
I mean, I count Darkwing Duck as canon to DuckTales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you should.
I mean, it's called Jurassic
Camp
World.
Crustacean.
No, Camp Cretaceous. You dipshit.
Cretaceous.
Camp Crustacean. Yeah, it's about crabs. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an.
I think that's
and
a different
obviously
thing
you
I'm
know
watching
more about
too.
the character than I do. The only opinion I have of Wu is Wu got in on the ground floor of this, science experiment, and even through all of the disaster, he stayed with it. I think he's somewhat
loyal to the
drunk on his own BS.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And more than willing to just keep putting more and more into this and kind of damn
Well,
the consequences.
okay, so
That's how I take him.
Yeah, but
Yeah, well,
once
I
you
say
get
damn
high
the
on your own
consequences is a
supply,
good one, but I would say
that's
this:
a problem.
Wu will do whatever the hell he is told to do as long as you pay him for it. Is that fair?
He
Yeah.
comes across that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
because
like,
at this point, you're not bringing back extinct creatures. You're creating monsters. That's what you're doing.
Oh, like he said, that's what they were always doing, really.
yeah, like I said, you got like I think this
That's fair.
This
That's
is
true.
one. I think this is an example, especially like of those people, and we've all met them. Like they study or work in a certain field for so long that becomes their whole life worldview, even in terms of like morals and ethics.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what you're seeing here. So it's like when you say yes, like I don't think he would see it in his perspective of like selling it away. Like you said, in his way, he's like these dinosaurs already came and went. What he's doing from the start of Jurassic Park, they're monsters and all that. Like these aren't. This isn't what nature created.
I think he's absolutely right when he says there's not a huge leap from the original dinosaurs in Jurassic Park to the Indorex or whatever it's called.
I agree.
Like,
That's true. But I mean, at some point between 92 and 2017 or whenever this fucking shit comes out,
2015, yeah.
you got to have some fucking, some kind of line you don't cross.
Well, my thing is, there's no need.
That line was already crossed.
I feel like there's no
started
reason.
on the other side
There's
of
no
that line,
reason to
yeah.
create new because I feel like if we can do this with dinosaurs, why are we almost like? Why is it only this Jurassic era? You could do it in any era if we can collect dino or like whatever DNA.
I mean, I
There's
guess, or you could
so
just do it
many-
with current animals. You could do it with bears and
there's
lions.
so
and
many.
shit.
Like I said, I just don't see the marketing reason to create like all the new stuff and all that. 'Cause it's like there's so much other things throughout like millions of years if we're going back. Like pick a different like I don't even know this time period in general.
I'll buy, though, that companies get it in their head. We got to do bigger. We got to do better. We got to do
absolutely.
new and improved. Even if it's not true, and even if ultimately the public doesn't actually want that, that is how they function because that's how the people that are engaged in that process think they must function.
I mean, you even
Like,
hear it
that-
from Wu at a point where he's like, "If I don't do it, the other companies will."
Right.
Like,
But I
they're
think
And
always-
you're not wrong.
But that even speaks to old girl's character who's like facilitated and who's there in the beginning talking about like every time we have a new exhibit or what was the term she keeps calling asset.
asset.
Every time we have like and even that how you almost like I mentioned in like the last Jurassic Park how they kind of almost humanize the raptors and like familiarize them in a certain degree to where like here you almost like take that humanity away from by calling them an asset. Like
All right.
you don't even call them dinosaurs.
She was kind of
and all
viewing
that,
them like cattle. At least at the beginning of this
but
movie, that's
what I
what she
mean.
was
It's
doing.
It's
yeah.
that cold corporateness and it's the same thing as Woo. It's that cold indifference and all
Yes.
that. To where, like I said, it's like it's those people that you were just talking about, like that are working in that world, facilitating everything that's just entertainment for people.
Yeah. Yeah. They have like a sole focus. They're not.
Well, and they also don't deal with the assets once they're out of the lab.
Right.
Like once they leave the lab, Wu never sees them again, and really Claire doesn't deal with them at all. Like she's essentially just like trying to keep the park running.
Yeah. She's park management.
Yes, they're not actually dealing with like Owen's job is to deal with the animals. Like he's dealing with them on a daily basis, so he views them as what they are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think that all makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, I guess the next thing to talk about is then Owen and Claire go out into the park to get her nephews because she now has a use for Owen.
Yeah.
And
for a
they
one-night
go out into the
stand.
park. He does bring a rifle. It looks like he has like a 30-30 with him. Like, I don't know what that's going to do with the Indominus, but
Just to look cool and have the ammo and the jacket, like that's like
he does shoot the Indominus with it. Probably a dozen or so times. It doesn't do anything, but he does it. But anyway,
May have tickled a little bit.
right.
let
He,
you know in that direction.
I mean, essentially, you're for the middle of this movie, you're following either the boys or Claire and Owen around the island
Trying to find the boys.
trying to find the boys. Yeah. So you're either following one of those two pairs and what they're doing, and they run into dinosaurs, some dead, some alive, some killed in front of them. Whatever. I don't know. I remember I went and saw this in theaters, and I remember like when it came up on screen being like a little awed by the when they walk over the rise and all the dead Brachiosauruses laying all over the valley or
yeah.
whatever, and you're just like, what the hell? What's wrong? Like, essentially, you're like, what is wrong with this dinosaur? You know, but at the same time, like, it just killed a whole herd of. I guess my other thing too, obviously, it's a killing machine. It's going to be able to kill a lot of things. I feel like taking on all those huge dinosaurs, you're taking some damage.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, they're capable of defending themselves.
Right. Otherwise, they'd just been easy prey and to take down and eat because there's so much to eat.
Well, like I said, even predators. I think that could just speak to the ferocity of like it. Just because normal predator if it's not hungry, it's probably not going to kill.
And no, exactly. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. Like that's what Owen's whole point is. Yeah,
but that's what I think this scene. Because like I said, it wasn't eating these things; it was just killing them.
Yep.
Like that. Like so, I think that was more to like talk like just another thing of like this is just a killing machine, but it's like this is the only one. Like,
and then it like what it kills what you were talking about earlier, Ray.
What?
Ankylosaurus. It kills one.
yeah.
It kills one of them. It kills like the whole Brontosaurus or Brachiosaurus herd.
flips that bitch up on his belly.
So
Yeah.
Dominus Rex is a real jerk.
It is. I guess they were fighting, but it technically kills a couple raptors later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Owen explains that in part by like it was left by itself. It doesn't know how to socialize.
Yeah, they really they hammed that up too.
But no, I mean that's real though. That's real animal science. Like they even tell you not to do that with your dog. You have to socialize your dog, otherwise it'll get mean.
Yeah, but
Like-
so many lizards live in isolation. I know people that have like solitary iguanas and like fucking bearded dragons.
It depends on the species.
Like,
Like,
but that's what I
Some
mean.
species
To
are
where
solitary,
it's just
but-
one of those where like, and they even said earlier like it had a mate, and I was like, what happened? Unless she ate it.
Yeah, the sibling. Yeah,
That's it.
Which happens in nature.
it does. Yes.
Shoebill, a bird in Africa, does that.
Hmm.
I mean, like I said, I grew up, around farm animals and stuff. Like, you see some pretty fucked up things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that doesn't make it normal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
The
boys. We haven't really talked a lot about the boys. They're Claire's her name, right?
Yeah.
They're Claire's nephews,
Zach and Gray.
Zach and Gray. Zach being the older one, he's kind of a turd at the beginning, but he kind of comes around as the movie goes. I think those are good characters, and I think that they lend a good thing for Owen and Claire to like bond toward and work toward. And this is another example of Jurassic Park movies doing a good job of, while this movie does have its flaws, of course, and that's fine, I do care about these characters. And even Claire, who's exactly the sort of woman I would avoid in life, not even just talking about romantically, you do begin to care about her. And of course she
does grow a little bit.
Yeah,
in the
she
movie.
grows
Yeah.
and turns, away from her wicked ways. So they did a good job making us like the characters, in my opinion.
I would say these children, of all the children we've had in these movies, they're the most, I don't know, down to earth and relatable, really. You got the annoying little younger brother who wants to like run and do everything really fast, and the older brother's like, dude, like calm down, bro. Like I just want to talk to these girls.
Right.
Like,
Well, he really just wants to stare at them.
well, he talks to one.
Yeah.
No, you can't relate to the kid from the third one who's collecting Tyrannosaurus piss.
Not so much.
No.
And like you said, then
that's the
later
useful
when
kid.
he realizes my little brother's scared, we're actually in danger, then he goes a little bit into big brother mode where I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure we get back.
When you can actually get the Jeep up and running, and it's like, oh, you are not worthless in a survival situation. It's awesome.
Yeah, I
He's one of the more useful like sidekick characters in all these movies in the franchises so
Yeah,
far.
good on him for getting that Jeep
Like-
going. I couldn't
Like I
have done
said,
that.
I wouldn't mind. I was like, hey, if we're trapped out here, like you have like a use. Awesome, man. Like
With a Kawasaki battery.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, how would that little like side by sides battery run that Jeep?
I mean, As
Oh,
long as
well.
that alternator's going, I mean,
Yeah.
for a minute.
All you need to do is get it started.
Yeah.
That's true.
Seems more like a middle finger to Jeep than anything
Yeah.
else. like,
But then we're at the point where it and the helicopter go through the aviary. They don't call it the bird cage anymore. It's the aviary.
it's the bird cage. Thunderdome.
And now the pteranodons are all loose, which is an utter fucking disaster.
Dude, when
by the
they're
Oh
way.
my
eating people in
God.
the gift shops and the restaurants and everything, I was rolling. Like, yeah.
I mean, they keep showing us the counter. So there's 22,000 people there, all gathered in one spot, and then they're attacked.
Just getting
That's
pissed
just
off.
fish in a barrel, man.
That's what I mean. You're just getting one at a time and everything. Like, and poor, I feel like that one woman and everything that was hosting the kids kind of got it the worst and all that, where she got worked over on land, air, sea, and then just swallowed alive. Like,
Yeah, I felt sorry for her because before that she got worked
Yeah.
over by a couple kids.
Yeah.
She had to call her boss and tell her boss she lost him.
Yeah.
And it's stupid, but I started thinking like, what if she was swallowed by what's that thing called?
Mosasaurus.
Yeah, that thing. And she wasn't even dead yet, which was very possible.
Very possible, yeah.
You know? So that's not good.
So we're a few minutes there, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because you assume that she's going to drown. It takes 5 minutes to drown.
Mm-hmm.
When the pterodactyls, whatever they're called, got out, and again, I can take a movie for many things, and I like stupid movies. Sometimes I wonder if these Jurassic Park movies know that they're stupid. You know what I mean? Like I like a movie to kind of know that it's dumb, but like
I think at this point they're allowed that leeway.
This
Yeah.
is-
Like, I think they know it about
do they know?
themselves.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fair. But this, like that sort of thing, like is exactly why this would never be allowed. I keep going back to that. Like you get one hole in your aviary, it's utter destruction for everything around,
Glass. Why
and
would
then
you have
potentially,
glass?
you know, these things migrate forever, and you know, and again, I'm reading too much into it, but Jurassic Park would never be allowed.
No, like I said, yeah, it would only take like one death the wrong way, and it would be like, yeah, it would just, yeah, there's no way it would be allowed.
And then we go from them taking out the pteranodons with whatever type of guns they were using to
Just picking them out.
The raptor mission.
So funny. Yes.
where they actually are going to try and use the raptors. And essentially, Owen's right again. It doesn't work.
They got betrayed.
Who'd have thought?
Owen.
If you
Owen
can't
thought.
count on a raptor, then who can you count on?
Yeah.
I mean, he
They needed the thing
just
from the
barely
first movie.
managed to get the Raptors to stand down long enough to save that one guy early in the film. So obviously,
Oh, I would
they'll
have.
follow orders well enough.
I would have
take
beat
him
the
on a
brakes
hunting
off that.
Not
guy.
only to take them on a hunting mission, to let
So
them
much.
loose in the park.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no, forget that. Let's talk about that fool with the pig. Like I would have beat him until he pissed himself. Like I would have been so furious and all that.
Oh, I had some grace for that guy.
No, let go of the damn pole. Like
Oh,
it's
it
a
all
pig.
happened so quick.
Or
God.
here's my thing. Like, why was it so important the raptors didn't eat the pig?
Yeah.
Well,
Th-
apparently
yeah.
that was his job, you know. So I mean, his job was
I-
get the pig.
Take the demerit.
I don't know why. Like, yeah, I agree. Let the Raptors eat the pig.
No,
'Cause my thing was,
I would have
like-
been so furious if there was any time for Pratt to prove that he's an action hero and whoop somebody's ass. It's that person. That person that needed an ass whooping.
Well, he kind of gave him a verbal one. He goes, "Do you understand how you got this job?"
You know what? Yeah, you know why there was a job opening. Yeah.
No, not satisfying enough.
And and then another thing, asset
That fucking pig.
asset containment unit. These guys are the dumbest people they could have hired to try and get this asset. I understand you're told to get non-lethals.
Yep.
Oh, when I heard that, yeah,
Bro, come on.
yeah.
No.
I-
And they're like, you're authorized to have lethals, and the only lethal you got is this fucking machine gun that you can mount on a fucking helicopter? That's all you got? Who was in charge of security on
it's
this
not
park?
all they got, but I'm sure it's the only thing big enough to take out the Indominus.
That was one where I just bought into that premise because of once again, like, okay, like you're part of this security team, I'm sure that they want their assets and genetic material alive, so we're gonna have to do
they
that.
they literally explained that during the movie.
Yeah, that's
Masrani,
But you don't have
Masrani
no
explains
trank
that.
darts or nothing. We've seen those before.
I mean, that's I think.
They had Triceratops tranked pretty good in the first one. That
Yeah, I
thing
mean,
went drunk.
I mean, and then they do it with T-Rex in the second one.
That's what they use on the pteranodons.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
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 And then you had the one guy shooting at him, and he just staying there, pounding at him, and then he gets eaten whole. Dude, get the fuck out of the way.
I mean, those guys were sent to their deaths, regardless of what they were. Once they got there, they were dead. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. They didn't do anything wrong.
No.
You know, they were just doing what they were told. Who knows? Did they even tell them what they were going there to get?
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably not.
And they didn't know it could camouflage. They're looking for it in the jungle and didn't know it could camouflage.
Yeah, you're fighting predator. That's what I mean.
like-
Yeah, there are some things to assume about that job. One is that
there's a
you
lot to assume about
is
it.
that you have a military background.
Yeah.
The second is that you're probably quite well paid.
I would assume.
The other being that you probably don't actually have to do that a lot, and that it's pounded into their heads. We are non-lethal toward these assets. Like
yeah,
that's,
I mean, earlier they said that they
Gotta really believe in that company.
the ACU or whatever
you believe in that moolah, man.
had gone out and gotten a dinosaur, but it was a herbivore, and they had showed it unconscious on the ground. It obviously tranked it in some way, shape, or form, and it had and they were moving it back to where it needed containment. Like, so, I'm sure that's probably a lot of the things they were used to. Like, oh, there's this herbivore over here that got out. I'm sure they don't deal with raptors and T-Rex and all these things getting out, because obviously if that was happening on a regular basis, the park wouldn't be open.
Yeah, but when you see that bad-looking motherfucker come out from the being camouflaged, and whatever you shooting ain't working, I'm not gonna stand there and wait to be eaten. I'm running somewhere.
Once you're in it, brother.
No,
I mean, I don't know where
I'm
you're
out.
going.
Well,
They were talking about it running 40 miles an hour. I mean,
well, I don't care. I'm running, and if he catches me, that's good on him. But I'm giving myself a chance.
Oh, it would be almost impossible for me not to run.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Plot twist: go run and jump on its foot.
I mean,
Like, just
mean-
anatomically, it's just screwed. You're just along for the ride.
I mean, them kids were the luckiest kids of
It's a
all
good
time
move.
when they jumped off that.
you'll
fucking
never see it
cliff
coming,
into the
Barry.
water.
Like,
yeah.
So I mean, there's always a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I mean, if we're talking about a bunch of ex-military guys, they're not gonna leave each other. You know, like that's
No, if they're
well,
getting
yeah.
paid enough, you know. If it's all about the paycheck at this point.
I don't know. I think we spent, you guys over there spent quite a bit of time sticking up for Woo earlier, and now we're talking about how you should abandon your teammates and
Oh, I
every man
never
for
said.
yourself.
No, that's
no,
this guy.
That was not me.
Yes, it was you. That's clearly what you just said.
I didn't stick
You
up
said,
for Woo.
and I quote, "F them bitches."
I think I'm not saying. I think Woo would abandon people. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Woo would
did.
totally
Absolutely
abandon people.
abandon
Yeah.
You seen him
Like,
abandon everybody on that
Woo
helicopter.
knows he's not a fighter.
Woo abandoned the entire island in this movie.
Yeah.
He jumped on a helicopter and left when shit got heavy.
As he should have.
I wanted to go back real
Don't
quick
blame
to
Woo
something
for
that
that.
Ray said at the beginning that I agreed with, and Alex, I think, didn't agree with. I like the billionaire guy.
No,
large-
Thomas said he didn't like
Oh,
it.
it's
No.
Tom.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I largely liked him. Like he's a bit much, of course, right? He's a bit flamboyant or whatever.
You mean like Hammond?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Just in,
Mom's
just
favorite
in a
character?
different way, you know.
Hammond was charming in an old man grandpa-ish kind of way. This guy was like, I don't know, sleazy foreign.
Kind of like a game show hosty sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
very fake facade.
He also,
like it's an act.
but
Like,
no, I don't think it was an act. I think he was truly just had that charisma about him, and he was actually, I think, trying to balance doing the right thing and also doing
I
what
mean-
he's being told needs to happen and stuff, to the point where he basically he has to know when he takes off in that helicopter to go after the whatever it's called,
Indominus
the
Rex.
Indominus Rex. Thank you. There's a chance that I die doing this, but he
Right.
did it anyway.
I will say this:
I
unlike
assumed it, yeah.
Hammond, he does put himself in harm's way to
Yes.
fix his own problems. Yes, Hammond just sits in a office somewhere and says, "Yo, everybody else die for me."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was an old man, Alex. You would
Yeah,
just run around the park.
Yeah, he spared no expense on
Yeah.
anybody.
He hung out with Jeff Goldblum and kept him company.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Hammond's character. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
act like I don't like Hammond's character, but I don't see a huge difference between Hammond and Masrani.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess maybe that's the difference to me is Mizrani is willing to put his own neck on the line.
And I mean, I guess it cost him his life. So
Yeah. Even so.
Where Hammond got to die later on comfortably in his nice big bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lesson learned, Barry.
Hey, what did you think? I guess we didn't talk about that. What did you
Take
think
the
of,
Hammond route.
of finding out that Hammond died off screen? Like, what did you?
I mean, I at least they said something about it.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those like I didn't know if they were gonna like still even acknowledge that character or anything anymore. But I thought it was nice that like, all right, like it's at least you said something. Like
I mean, it makes sense given how much time's passed and he was already
yeah,
old
I'm-
in the first one.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I think most people expected Hammond to be dead. I mean, but
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you seen it coming.
I did think it was odd that apparently, after the first one, he decided Jurassic Park was a bad idea and thought that Site B should be a nature preserve and the dinosaurs should be left alone. But then his
Yes.
dying wish was to actually make Jurassic Park a park again. That's a bit odd to me.
Not
He
logical at
can't.
all.
Yeah.
He can't let the dream die, man.
Well, I
it's
mean-
all about the flea market. Like
flea market, flea circus.
that's
Yeah,
it.
the police.
Flea market.
Like, tomato.
He bought some crappy t-shirts.
Buyer's remorse all this time. That's why he didn't spare any expense.
And then we have the final Indominus fight. Starts off with Owen and the Raptors versus Indominus. And then our friend Claire goes and gets T-Rex because the little kid said we need more teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him out of retirement.
Thank goodness
or
the
her.
T-Rex paddock was nearby.
Yes.
And the T-Rex knew to go through that gate. Again, these things are fine. I had a real problem with the way this movie ended. In that, I'm fine that the T-Rex kills the Indominus Rex.
It doesn't.
Doesn't
No,
it?
The,
fish thing came
Mosasaurus does.
Oh, that's right. Well, anyway, it ends up dying.
Yes.
But in the T-Rex, which we've been trained through these movies to be fearful of, and this thing's going to go after them, and it's just like, oh, I'm done here, and wanders off. Like, why would that now be the case? Anyway, that bugged me.
Because feelings, Barry.
Yeah, you're supposed to get the warm and fuzzies over the T-Rex. That's why.
That is what, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just making sure I understand. You're just saying the T-Rex should have tried to kill all of them after it was over.
It would be within its character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
why stop?
yeah, but they
Like,
help
just-
each other out, so they can distance each other
Yeah,
for a
but
couple
they didn't
days,
have to fist bump.
and then they'll come back and get at each other another day.
I mean, I guess you could argue that the T-Rex did get pretty injured. in
He
the
was
fight.
very
So
injured, yes.
it might make sense.
I actually
for him to
thought,
avoid.
when I originally watched it, thought he was going to die again.
Yeah.
I say again like it was the same animal. It was the other T-Rex in the last movie.
It was a different sight.
It was, yes, but
Different T-Rex.
I just think it was a very polite T-Rex. And under no circumstances in the former movies was the T-Rex polite and not wanting to destroy and kill. But now
Well,
it's
is it-
content to wander off.
I think because of the scars on the T-Rex, you're supposed to think if it's not like officially said anywhere that it's the exact same T-Rex from the first Jurassic Park,
That's what I was thought.
right? Because it's got
Yeah.
scars and like
The
it
one
fights
that-
the raptors at the
yeah.
end of the first movie.
The one
So
that roared.
maybe it's one of those things where like it helped some people and it felt good
Yeah.
that it helped people and now it's good.
Yeah.
And he had a whole arc in the first movie
Yes.
and it just brings it back.
I didn't think about the character arc aspect, and I'm bought in.
Makes you think about him differently now, huh?
I like it.
Like,
I like it. It's such a crazy answer that I accept it.
so essentially we're saying it took 3 raptors, 1 T-Rex, and a Mosasaurus to take out the Indominus Rex.
Yeah,
And they succeeded, but 2 raptors died. The other raptor and T-Rex are both fucked up, and Mosasaurus does a sneak attack.
I mean, really, yeah, it took the T-Rex and the Raptors to get it near the water.
Yeah.
The Mosasaurus is going to win from there. Like, thing's huge.
Yeah.
Not only is it huge, but once you get, what's going to beat it in the water?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
pulls
it's
you
nothing.
into the water, and then you're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So really, all the people could have just gone near the water. Because Mosasaurus is going to go for the bigger, meal.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, next time.
Unless it's on a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
It's true. Very, very true. But now, the island appears to be wild again.
Yeah.
As the end in all the movies. Like,
Yeah.
Well, as somebody that has seen the next movie,
Yeah.
that is what the case is. The island is
Mhm.
handed back over to the dinosaur. It's a wild thing again.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't watched it, rewatched it since it was probably in theaters. So
It makes me
no.
makes me tear jerk at a certain part.
does it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Poor damn animals.
Don't go too far, Ray. No spoilers here.
I'm not. It's called a cliffhanger.
But anyway, does anybody else have anything they want to talk about the movie before we move on?
I don't think so.
Well, I will say, as of recording, so that could change by the time this gets released, but as of recording, this is still a top 10 movie of all time and box office money made.
Oh,
I can see that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't see it, but okay.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say like I get the turnout though. Because like you said, like I do remember in my mind at least, like thinking it was gonna be just like almost like a complete reimagining of the first one
yeah.
and all that. But then I was also a big Pratt fan at the time.
Chris Pratt was huge at the time.
I was gonna say he was a huge in his career and all that.
Parks and Rec.
And that I was gonna say, yeah, fucking Andy, like
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord, yeah.
but I
right
mean,
after Guardians.
yeah, so I guess I can see the pull from it and all, from audience perspective and all.
And it had been long enough that people had kind of forgotten how shitty the other two sequels were.
That's a great point.
That's
Yeah, right.
that was you got to really distance yourself from
Yeah.
two.
So I remember there being a lot of hype around it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what else was coming out around this time?
Like
Marvel
Marvel
was
stuff
doing
was
stuff,
big.
but-
Marvel was
but-
still rolling.
Like Transformers.
Yeah.
Like, I
There's
think
always
it's
a-
better than
there-
most of the
there's always a new
Transformers.
I don't think a
Transformers.
Star Wars movie was out until what, next 2 years, 17.
I don't know when they start
I
coming
can't
out with
remember
those.
that.
Well, the
that
pitch for this movie is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, let's actually make the park
Yeah.
and make
Yeah.
crazy stuff happen.
And
But it's already yeah.
And it was cool to see how they actually made park attractions out of the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, it was a short, they didn't like draw it out too long, but it was kind of cool
Yeah,
to see some of that
that's
stuff.
true.
Was you got a completely different take.
Mhm.
Like we saw the pre-production park, then we saw Wild Dinosaurs for 2 movies, and then we're like, no, here's a full production park.
Right.
Like it's actually working.
We've learned nothing at all. Check it out.
And the design was really good.
really,
Like,
it's what John said in the first one. Is like you'll just fail and fail forward. Like keep trying. Like we can rebuild and get it better. And like, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
just keep trying. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I guess in reality, I mean, at least according to what they tell us, like they are the cutting edge. Like they are like they continue to advance. Like
I mean, yeah, they're just they're making brand new species and all that with all those abilities. Like, yeah, they're number one. Like, they win.
I mean, I don't doubt. Obviously you don't know how much it costs, but I'm sure it ain't cheap. I bet they're making money hand over fist. There was 22,000 people there the day it failed. So if that's even if that's like a busy day and it's only 10,000 people a day coming through that park, they're making money hand over fist, man.
Yeah. I mean, you could like the low ball. You could have like $1,000 a person just to get into place,
Easy, yeah.
With the
and then
the
you're going to charge out the
1994
ass.
price is $10,000 a ticket.
$10 a burger.
Like-
$15 a beer.
I'm gonna go with the lawyer in the
Merchandise.
1990s price. If that lawyer in the 1994 film thought he could charge $10,000 a ticket and still be super lucrative, you could charge 10,000 in modern times,
Yeah, I mean,
and it would be a great deal too because of inflation. Like,
oh,
because
yeah.
imagine what it would be if you actually trended that 10,000 to today's money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it'd probably be somewhere around like $100,000, $150,000.
Yeah, but nobody would be able to go then.
Only the super rich.
Right. But then
Coupon
you wouldn't
day.
make any money.
Coupon day.
That's why everyone's getting.
We have
bored
a
of dinosaurs,
Groupon.
'cause it's the same.
Groupon.
20,000
You'd have to
people
pay me in
come every day.
Bitcoin. That's how you get on my island.
I imagine
Like-
this place just because of it lies somewhere in between the anybody can go, which I don't think would be a thing, but you
No.
don't have to be mega wealthy to go either. To where
It would have to be.
yeah, where it's like, $8,000 to $10,000 to go spend a couple of days there or something. Like a family can potentially save up for that. Now that's a lot of money, but you're going to see dinosaurs,
Yes.
so you may take a few years and save your money and do that.
I mean, what are they charging at Disneyland or whatever?
It's
I
extremely
actually
expensive.
just looked it up for like a weekend. It's $7,000 to $9,000.
Yeah, see?
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, lots of people go.
Yeah.
People still manage to do it.
And
Just
if you
to
would
share a
lowball
bathroom with the Disney princess.
and if you would lowball the dinosaur park just a little bit, you could funnel, I don't know, millions of people through that fucking park and you'd be set for life. Unlike Disney, who the fuck wants to go to Disneyland for $9,000 a weekend?
Fat liberals.
Too much.
I'll tell you who. There's dating apps for it. Like,
Yeah, let's go take pics in a women's bathroom.
Barry and I were
Well-
just talking about that.
I was not
Well-
talking about taking pics. in the women's bathroom.
Well, 4 of the 5 of us know somebody personally that not only goes to Disney World, but also Disneyland every single year. Goes to both every single year.
Who?
No, I mean I'm cool if people want to go do their thing at Disney.
I mean, yeah, you can do what you
We
want,
work with it.
but I'm not.
Once again, I'm pro capitalism. It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, the
I want
people
to
are
make
out
fun
there.
I'm still gonna
Yeah.
make fun of you.
And if
I did make fun
And
of
if he
him when
works with
came
us, he's
back.
not fabulously wealthy,
Like,
to be doing
Right.
this. So,
I mean, I'll be honest. It's somebody that you worked with for your internship.
oh, okay.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like, and if we introduced you to that person, you wouldn't be like, oh, this is a Disney guy.
Yeah, not at all.
You know what I mean? But like, people
now
surprise
if you
you.
ask him about Walt Disney, then you'd be like, okay. Like,
Yeah. Anyway, are we done with this segment, gentlemen?
I think so.
yeah, I got nothing else to say about the movie. Like I said, I like it. I enjoy it so far. It's a nice little kickoff to the next series on it. So I'm excited for the next couple movies. Honestly, that did sound reassuring though. Like,
Like I said,
eh.
the second one takes a step back again. I personally think so.
Yeah.
They're gonna go.
Yeah, I wish you just wouldn't say anything. I mean, I assume that to be the case, but I don't need you to confirm it
Nope, sounds like they're gonna go.
No, but I do.
because
Agree.
now I'm going to dread having to watch it.
No,
I think
it's-
that's what you did when we said we are doing Jurassic Park. I think Barry went into it with a bad attitude.
Yeah, properly so.
the
Yeah.
next
But
one's
I'm
not-
also
No, not properly so. Every single movie we've watched, including 2, is better than at least half of Terminator series.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I
There's
wouldn't.
some-
Yeah,
there's
Yeah.
some
Oh yeah,
wild
but
stuff.
that doesn't make
And
it
you didn't.
good.
You didn't. But you didn't describe any of the Terminator.
Oh,
Series
I
as
bashed
awful- as
Terminator
awful,
movies.
and because you kept saying it's not a bad movie, and in this movie you're like it's awful, it's terrible.
Yeah, it was a
I
bad
can't
movie.
watch it.
We're just gonna say the quiet part out loud now.
The Lost World was a bad movie.
If you haven't
Team
watched the
Red
next
Couch.
one,
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys haven't watched the next
I
one?
think it's just
No.
you and I.
I haven't seen
I watched
either.
the next
There's
one, but I
2
haven't watched
more,
any
right?
past that.
So,
Yeah.
so
the newest
the
was
next
just
one
in
is
theaters.
kind of original premise.
All right.
So it's going to be a little different from all the other ones. You got
That's
a whole
true,
lot
I'll
of
give you
different
that.
stuff going on.
Are they going to take those Mossosauruses and turn them into
Well,
Navy recruits?
I'm not going that far.
Okay.
We get
But
dinosaurs in space.
It's going to
No.
be a lot of
The
original
ne-
stuff.
They in the next movie. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, don't
this,
tell me.
But in
I
the
want to
next-
be surprised.
But in the next movie, there's no. In this next movie, anyway, there's not a bunch of genetically enhanced dinosaurs.
Okay.
There's a lot of original stuff,
Yeah.
and I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, you're just dealing with regular dinosaurs in this next movie.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, let's move on to our
Uh,
rankings here, Ray.
Oh, never mind.
Our second segment.
Yeah, Ray's like, what the hell are we ranking again?
Fat liberals.
The movies.
we bring up that app. We'll go left or right. Like, just-
All right. Well, What's everybody's thoughts on? Oh well, I guess I'll just start off. Ray, where do you where you want to rank this one?
I really liked it when it first came out. Got a lot of original kind of concepts in it. But then I watched 3 the other day, and I don't know. I really think 3 is a little bit better than this one. So I'll probably put this one at 3 and put Lost World at 4.
Okay, Barry.
I stand exactly where Ray does. It's not. It's. I liked it. It was fine. But if I have to watch one of them a year from now, I'm gonna pick Jurassic Park 3.
Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit with that order actually. Mainly because, like what we talked about earlier, I think that 3 should have been the sequel we got in the first place. It should have been Grant, I think, centered. I think he was a more solid character to follow. He was more intellectual with with the dinosaurs rather than whether they're going to be hermaphroditic by random chance. Like that's what it is, chaos theory. That's the fuck
Right,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it was.
It was
Like,
true, Tom.
oh no, I'm not saying it wasn't true. I'm just saying like that's a more abstract.
It rings
premise.
true.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just a more abstract premise than what Grant was bringing, which is like, oh, these like dinosaurs were once birds or become birds and all that, and it just seemed like the better sequel. So
AJ.
yeah,
I think I would put this at number 2.
That's where I fall as well.
It's bigger. It's more spectacular. Like literally.
I will give it that.
Yeah,
Very much
yeah.
so.
And I think I didn't mention this in the previous segment, but it's the first one that I think the visual effects are actually superior to the first Jurassic Park.
Think so?
Ooh, see, all right,
Yeah.
because
Ooh, yeah.
the baby raptor and everything.
Looks good.
Did
Yeah.
you like the baby raptor in this one or the first one better? I thought the CGI looked kind of weird when
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't
coming
like
out.
the CGA.
When it was coming out the egg and all that, I think it almost, I don't know. I didn't like the look of it.
I will say this. I love the first movie, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is better than the first
No, not
movie
at
by
all,
any
no.
means. But
I'm talking baby raptor.
I to be honest with you, I don't know that I compared the two, and I'm trying to picture in my
Oh,
head. and
no, it
I'm
was
struggling.
like-
But visually, this movie is fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Definitely better than 2 or 3.
we
Yes.
talk about how awesome 1 is because it was made in 1993. If it was made today, we wouldn't talk about how
Yeah.
visually fantastic it is.
Right. I mean, they did a great the CGI. A couple new plot points. Yeah, that's cool and all, but I mean, I've watched Jurassic World a lot of times, and
Me too.
I like the movie, but after watching 3 the other day, I don't know. I just like that one just a little hair over this one.
I think
That's
I just
fair.
think
I'm not
it's
really trying to argue the point.
like I said. I just think it's the better story because it's still connected to the character from the first one. And to be honest, I really think that if this movie came out rather than the one with Goldblum, we would hold it in the equivalent high regard that we do like Terminator 2 to Terminator 1. To where like
don't
this
know
is a
about that.
really good one and everything, and it may rival it because it gave us everything we really wanted and everything. They got the wild dinosaurs. You got a little bit of him communicating with raptors and all, which is kind of what we see echoed later on. We get a T-Rex fight and all that. It doesn't get drawn out. Like it
So
has.
you're, hold on, I'm just trying to make sure I understand. Are you saying that this movie should have been the second one?
Yes, I really
Okay.
think this should have been the second movie.
You mean Jurassic Park 3 should have been the second movie, or
Yes, it should have been the second installation.
all right? So we all agree that 2 just should not exist.
Yeah,
I guess, but that would be like I
I
said.
accept it for
I
what it
like
is.
after you give me 2 with Grant,
Mhm.
like at that point, go ahead and give me then right here Jurassic World, because now you've already introduced the Raptor thing because it's such a strong character with Grant and his work and research. Like there's just nothing other than the same thing that that the dinosaur is going to figure out a way to get out. Malcolm's chaos theory thing is just kind of like it's like I said, it's too abstract to like really do anything with.
Well, I don't think anybody here disagrees with you. We're not arguing for the second one. Nobody
Yeah,
cares.
nobody's
about the second
arguing
one.
about the second.
So like, we're not arguing about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's last, and we all
I don't
know it.
I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I think Jurassic World is 2, but we're outvoted. I don't feel a need to argue about it really. Like I like 3,
I mean,
so
I could.
Like-
You got to. I mean, sway me. You know.
I mean, I'm saying like I'll give you that it has the visuals, but I'm just saying the 2 has enough visuals that like if we would have seen it back when A Lost World came out, we would have like said when you see like the Spinosaurus thing fight the T-Rex or whatever, like we would have been talking about and geeking about that forever if we would have saw that when Lost World came out. Like if you switched the 2. Just because we didn't get a T-Rex fight in the first one.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess I could say the same thing about T-Rex fights in this one too. So I mean, if we were to just move
I
it,
mean, yeah, but once again, like for that, like, I guess if you want to skip the rest of the movies and go straight to it, it works. It just seems like I don't know. I liked Grant's character, and like I said, his character was strong.
Grant's my all-time favorite
Yeah.
character in these
Yeah.
movies. I'm not debating Grant. Although I do really like Owen's character as well.
Like I think moving forward, the test of this movie to me is going to be like, well, like kind of what you kind of said. Does Lost World and I guess Lost World 2, is that what it's called?
It's
Fallen
Kingdom.
Kingdom
That's
is the
it.
next one.
Yeah, it does. So does Fallen Kingdom kind of echo what Lost World did?
Not.
I
don't
don't.
even- I don't
I don't
even-
want to spoil anything.
I don't
yet.
think it's as. I'm not gonna like sit here and discuss like the next movie, but
That's what I mean.
I don't
Like,
think it's as bad as Lost World.
well. That's what I mean. Just comparatively to it's like because if we're going that this is if Jurassic World is kind of like the restart of the franchise type thing, like does it fall short compared to the like does Kingdom fall short compared to World? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, regardless of whether it does or doesn't, though, what does that have to do with whether 3 is better than 4?
I don't know, just like comparing the whole franchise because like I said, if
Well,
I guess it's one of those.
I see. Yeah, we're comparing the
Yeah.
whole franchise, but like we're trying to pick which movies in the franchise are better.
Yeah, and like I said, at this I still think 2 is better. Like it's just more written.
Nobody thinks 2's better.
Or not
You're
2,
talking
but
about 3?
yeah, 3.
3 that's in the
Like
2
yeah,
spot.
3 belongs in the 2 spot. Yeah, so
I mean-
I'm looking at it. Like
I'll grant you 3 is a tighter movie. Like there's a lot more going on. It's a lot more spread out in Jurassic World. That doesn't really bother me. I guess if I were going to rewatch one, it might be 3 just for that fact that it's kind of less like you don't have to pay as much attention to it now.
And in 3, there's one storyline.
Yeah.
like they're trying to get the kid and get off the island. And
well, really,
4
Grant's just trying to get off. Like,
well, that may be true.
like,
But
like-
in 4, yes, there's multiple things going on. You have the raptor storyline, you have the loose dinosaur storyline, you know, you have the lost kids storyline. Like there's more things going on. Yes.
And maybe for me, it's. I mean, my favorite part in the Lost World was the safari survival aspect,
Yeah.
and that's what they kind of bring in 3 in one straight line. Get the kid, get out. You know, a couple screw jobs in between. Lost World, there's a lot of different stuff going on, and the writing wasn't as tight. Jurassic World brought a lot of new stuff, but I mean, for me, I don't know. After watching them back to back, I don't know. It's like splitting it. I mean, I don't know.
I think I think 3 was leaner.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying that 4 was bad. Like visually, I'll give it to you, but
Yeah.
it was just bloated. Like there's too much of the same thing.
Same thing as what?
Oh, I mean, just the redundancy drawn out. Like I don't know. Once we, like I feel like the whole raptor thing could have been shortened up. Like could have been done earlier in the movie. Like I just feel like the movie itself was drawn out, and the only character like I really like drew into, I feel like was Pratt's character. And I don't know if that was just biased or not, but like I said, no one else like really shined in this.
Well, he was
Well,
the only realist.
I don't want to be super argumentative, but you did tell us last movie that you hated all the characters except for Grant. So, I mean, you sat here and
I
talked
did.
about how you were kind
And
of
it
rooting for
was.
people to
It's-
die
it-
and stuff
but
because you
that's
hated
why
them.
I'm trying to comparing it because like the second
That's
one was
true.
like
Yeah.
Grant's character was strong enough to carry it all, whereas Pratt's character, like, yeah, it was strong for this movie, and I want to see where it goes with his character, but his character didn't carry this storyline itself. Whereas like with 3, it was all like pretty much we needed Grant to go because he was going to be our guide, and if he said no, we weren't getting there and all.
If Pratt didn't carry this movie, who did?
I didn't say he didn't care. I said he did. I said
thought you said he didn't.
No,
He
I
just
like,
didn't do as good a job as Grant.
well, it's like it wasn't based on it. Like the park was up and running. Like you were relying on his expertise with the animals and all that. So you're following his character, but like the premise of 4 is that the park failed, and now you need his help. Whereas the premise of 3 is our kid is lost, and we need specifically Grant's help to be on this island.
The premise is our kid's lost. We're kidnapping you.
yeah. Which, well, once again, very unlikable characters. Like, and I tune into that episode to hear how I feel about them.
Well, I think I'm falling into the category of AJ here. Like, I don't want to argue all night, so I'll give in. I don't know that I don't agree, but
Yeah, I don't agree, but I don't need to argue.
No one asked you guys to. Like, you're outvoted. Like,
no, we're not.
if
Technically, it's 2 versus 2 now.
oh, so like Bear's a 40s housewife now just because he's not here? He doesn't get a vote?
Yeah, he left. He cared so little that he left.
Well,
So yes, that is very fair
Whatever.
actually.
Let's let the box office return settle this debate.
yeah, I don't think that counts. You guys had the Chinese market at that time.
Well, I will say this: of the top 50 movies of all time, 4 movies from this franchise are in the top 50 of all time.
Which is just wild. But I think that like just speaks to the franchise itself. Though.
Yeah.
Which 4?
1, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, imagine
Like
that.
I said, it speaks across cultures. Like it's easy for everybody to see a dinosaur and be awed.
Yeah, you can watch these movies and not speak English.
Yeah,
And
that-
still probably enjoy what you're
that's
saying.
what I mean. Like the marketability is just like it just unites everybody in it. Like I get that. Like you said, like if it's 4 out of what? How many are there? 6, 7?
7 now.
Yeah, so 4. Yeah, like that's wild. Yeah.
All right, shall we kill count here, Ray?
You can try.
Or is this going to be a shit show?
Kill count. No, I got paper over here or whatever.
All right.
This
Is this gonna be ready for number 5 next week?
Yeah, just send me the dinosaurs next week. I'll have it set up.
All right.
All right.
Well, I think the easy one to talk about. Well, there's no compies, no Dilophosaurus, and T-Rex does not kill any humans.
Yeah.
So none of that's there. The Raptors, I think AJ and I both counted, and we both got 5.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
Okay.
5 deaths for the Raptors. So they have now improved their lead dramatically. I don't know that anybody's going to catch them at this point.
Now unless the next movies are bloodbaths.
Right? And then the Mosasaurus gets 1. What was her name? Zara, the assistant.
Oh yeah.
The Pteranodon gets an assist for that one.
Yeah, for real. Had to pull a Malcolm on that situation.
And then AJ and I have some disagreements.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
On the Indominus Rex and the pterodactyl creatures.
The Indominus Rex were only off by 1.
Yes, I'm at 6, and you're at what?
7.
7. So, and then
So you said Indominus had 6 or 7?
yeah, we're gonna look into this.
So like there are, is it 1 or 2 scenes where the Indominus Rex kills several soldiers? I know the Raptors are involved in one scene, but I can't remember if the Rex gets any of those guys or not.
I mean, this list is pretty long when I typed it in. But
So he killed the Mexican guy. He killed the other guy, maintenance guy. That's 2.
killed both maintenance guys.
Yeah.
Yes, he did do that.
How many ACU guys did he get?
That's where
That's where the difference is.
Okay.
We're not 100% sure because that's the only 2 times he kills humans. I think it's just those two. Those
That's the
two
only time I remember
instances.
seeing, yeah, because the rest of the time they got away from it.
So I think we just counted the ACU guys again, 1 different. So
Rock paper scissors. No.
So
Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. No, you got me. So it's 7.
7. Okay. Off camera, AJ wins. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right, and then we have a severe disagreement
Oh,
on
God.
the pterodactyls. I'm at 6. I think you're at 3.
I'm a 3. Yeah.
Um,
I'm assuming there were just some things I didn't assume were.
they
fatal.
killed 2 guys in the helicopter.
I counted those 2. Definitely.
Okay.
Oh no, there was 3 guys in the helicopter.
Well, there was a total of 3, but they didn't kill Masrani, did they? He just crashed the helicopter.
He just crashed.
I guess that's fair.
Does that not count? Like,
I counted it.
you're gonna, I was saying,
I don't know.
you're
They killed the
You're
other.
gonna Gimli that only counts as 1. It was well, like,
I counted all 3 of them.
3
as
deaths,
separate
1
kills.
helicopter.
So those are your only kills?
Yeah.
You didn't think they killed anybody in the...
You see them attack a bunch of people. I didn't see anything that I'm like, that dude is definitely dead.
That's
remember
tr- I mean,
remember
that's
what
true.
Billy survived in 3. So I didn't want to assume any of them died.
I mean, that is true because I don't think you really do see him kill anybody except for those 3.
I think it's
Like,
heavily. I think
it's entirely
heavily,
possible.
I think
some
it's
of those people
heavily
are dead.
implied.
Not.
Yeah.
I feel it's heavily implied when you see the gift shops of old people and everything. Or like, this person can't even survive a fall, let alone just
Well,
get
yeah, but if we're
attacked by a
if we're
him.
going by implied kills, then we can make up a number.
According
Yeah.
to the kill count page I'm on, they have him at 21.
21.
There is a discrepancy.
Holy
Yeah, see?
crap!
So they went through, like,
Yeah, somebody's really pausing.
pecking away.
I mean, that I think you would have to attack or count every single contact
Yeah.
with a human as a kill.
Yeah, I don't think 21's correct.
Yeah, that seems a lot.
There ain't no way. Somebody's really fucking putting in some time.
What do you want to do here? I mean, I can get on board with counting Masrani. I mean, I guess they caused the crash.
Yeah.
They killed him, so we're definitely at 3.
All right.
Obviously, I don't know that I want to go back and rewatch that scene.
No.
Well, you want to put a half in? We can do 3.5.
I was gonna say, 4 or 5. He
I
has
mean,
3.
I was being deliberately conservative on not counting anything that wasn't
Actually, Drew Lipper
definitely dead.
Yeah.
Like when a raptor pounces on someone, I assume they're dead.
Yeah, like the tall grass scene in 3.
Right.
Yeah.
With
like,
the pteranodons, we've not actually seen them kill anyone because Billy survived.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I didn't
It's
assume
true.
that everyone that got attacked
Yeah.
was killed.
That is true, and there's a lot of people with injuries after when they re-show the thing. I don't know that we actually see dead bodies. I'm okay with going with 3.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
1, 2,
All right, and Ray will update the kill count page next
Yep.
week.
Sorry, I'm slacking.
And that being said, we appreciate you tuning in for Jurassic World, the 4th installment in this series, and we would appreciate you tuning in next week for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the 5th movie in the Jurassic Park series. And thanks for tuning in to Blockbuster Bums.